I've seen three: the 72, the 2006 flood, and then this last one. This was the highest that I experienced. I lived before in the house my grandfather built, and they had 1904 and 1901 and 36. But other times the water didn't come in the house. It was in the cellar, but it wasn't in the house. I had raised my house according to the floodplain, and so I thought I'll be good. But then I heard 28 feet, and I thought that's close, but I'll still be good. But then I started putting stuff up higher, and from 9 to 11:30, I looked out my back window, and it was clear surface water. Next thing I know, it was all brown water with a current to it. And in those, I would say from 9 to 11:30, it had risen, that the streets were covered, the curbs were covered. It was starting to come in the back, and my sump pump was trying to work frantically, trying to pump it out, and then it just was a hollow victory, you know, because that pump didn't win, I didn't win. Only thing was the river and Kinney Run, that one. And a lot of people are saying, well, you were dumb enough to build in a floodplain. When this house was built, it was not a floodplain. It was the second house, the old house was the second house on the street. And I think it's unkind, and I think it's ignorant. You don't know the status, financial, or anything of the people who live here. Now our newspaper editor, he's been plugging about this levee system they were going to build to protect that west end of town, with nothing being done for our end of town. And if we said, when we said something about it, he said we were crybabies and not thinking of the community. Well, this is a community, and we are part of the community. I own the land, and the land was very important to my grandfather, because at one time, blacks could not buy land in certain parts of the town. And when he got in, he said, always make sure that you keep the land. And so this is the land I love. This is our land. And I heard too many stories of people who run out of town or in other places, not here. But a neighbor on 10th Street, Mrs. Imogene Hughes, she told me that the house across the street, when she was a young girl, it was for sale, and it said, we will sell to coloreds. And so sometimes you have to rule with your head, and sometimes your heart tells you something different. And it's what you listen to. And it's terrible when you think you're going to lose everything again. And I think this time the loss was more, because I lost pictures that I'll never get back, because I'm the last one in my family, in the immediate family, and they're all gone. And so memories that I kept are gone. Things you can replace, but memories you can't. And that was hard, and we were all in this together, and everybody helped everyone else. But you're just amazed the decisions you have to make, whether you build your house again, whether it can be rehabbed, whether you have to move. And I don't know, I'll be 70 in February the 14th, and I don't know if I could go through this again. So I have contractors, and I got one bid for $63,000 to rehab it. And I don't know whether that's money wasted just to buy a new place, but it's heartbreaking, because I absolutely love this house. I really did. And it's heartbreaking to see it's all gone, and I'm in limbo because I don't know what's going to happen next. Am I going to have a home? Am I going to have to move? Am I going to be able to rebuild it? Am I going to be able to fix it up enough? I just don't know.